guys, it is Wednesday morning. I thought I would show you what a day in my life looks like as a part-time author and how I do my writing with having a part-time job. So I work in the afternoons, usually around 1 to 5 or 2 to 6 depending on the day. And so most of my mornings I spend trying to get everything else done, like going to the gym and getting my writing done, doing my errands, all of that. So we have pretty much finished our morning routine. I think I'm gonna get in a journaling session and then we are going to start with writing, which I'm currently working on book 3 in the Twisted Crown trilogy. And yesterday we hit 58,000 words. So we're making some decent progress, but yeah, I think that's about it. So I hope you enjoy it. My coffee is getting kind of cold. I'm contemplating if I should go and heat it up again, but anyways. So we've just finished chapter 34 and we're on 58,990 words, so almost 59,000, just 10 words away. I'm about to get started on chapter 35, and this is actually a chapter that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. I think I'm going to divide the chapter into 2 scenes, and the first one is a little bit more on the emotional side. We have a character who's not a very emotional character, more of like a closed off character, having a bit of an emotional moment, so I think that's going to be interesting to write. And then the second scene, it's a bit of a more romantic scene, so I'm also excited to write that. I have to say, I think the past few chapters have been quite intense. Our characters have been going through some very intense moments, so to switch over to something that's a bit more romantic, a bit more lighthearted, I think that's going to be a nice change of pace. So yeah, I'm looking forward to writing that. I do feel like, I mean, we've got quite a lot happening, so it might be a longer chapter, but we're making progress at least, which is good. And yeah, I'm excited for this one. I hope I can do it justice because I feel like I know exactly what I want to happen in my head, but to actually get it on paper, different story. Then again, it is a first draft or a rough draft, so it's not going to be perfect. I just need to write it down and then we can come back and make it better later on. So we've reached 59,500 words, which means that is our writing goal for the day done, or at least the minimum amount of writing that I need to do. So technically we don't have to write anything more today. However, most days I end up writing a little bit more anyways, depending on where I have time. However, I am feeling quite hungry, so I do think that it's time to go make some breakfast. Maybe go for a walk afterwards because the weather is actually quite nice, so we could do that. I also am reading The Ballad of Never After, and I think I'm around 90-ish pages, and I'm really enjoying it. Things are happening now, so we'll chat about that later, but I think firstly we should go and make breakfast. Okay, I'm gonna go for a walk and enjoy a bit of sunlight, stretch out my legs, and then we're gonna come back. And I have a couple of chores to do. I need to do the dishes, and then we can read for a bit. The dishwasher's on in the background, that is what's making the noise. But I think I'm gonna put on The Secret of Us. I've been listening to this album on repeat, but I am a little obsessed. We just got back from a walk and I finished washing the dishes. Almost swallowed a bug while I was out walking. Nearly traumatized myself, but anyways, it's all good now. So I'm on chapter 16 of The Ballad of Never After. I'm genuinely excited to see where it's heading. I'm a little bit unsure about the romance because I feel like on the one hand it might be obvious, but based on some things that I've heard or like read or seen on BookTok or BookTube, for some reason that makes me uncertain, and I'm like, is it gonna be that? Is it not gonna be that? Is it gonna be a love triangle? I don't know. It's not super clear to me where the romance in this is going, but I think the main character is also very uncertain about romantically where things are going either way. So I have been annotating something about Stephanie Garber's writing. She just has these incredible lines that pop out of nowhere, and you just, I don't know, it really gets me. I'm gonna read you one that is not spoilery. Jax took a bite of his apple, drawing her attention to the foot of the bed where he stood looking like eternal heartbreak. His fair skin faintly glowed, his eyes shone like stolen stars, his hair was spun gold, and the cruel planes of his face filled her with a longing so deep it felt like an ache. That is poetry. I'm sorry. So much respect, honestly. I had to switch from the dark pink sticky tabs to the light pink one because I ran out of the other ones, but it's fine because we've got light pink and dark pink in the book cover. I don't know where I'm gonna sit and read because somebody is in my reading chair, and if you have a cat, you know there's no ways that I'm moving that right now, especially not when he's sleeping so peacefully and looking so happy. So I don't know, maybe I'll just sit on the bed next to him. But yeah, we're on page 124. I'm loving the fairy tale vibes in this, just like the overall feeling that it gives. So yeah, that was my book update. That was completely unasked for, but in case you're wondering, everyone, I've mentioned this before, but everyone that I've watched on BookTube especially has given this book 5 stars and said it's the favorite in the trilogy. So far, so good, but I'm really excited for the rest of it because I have a feeling that it's gonna be great. So I just got back from work, and I'm not gonna lie, it's 6 o'clock and it's been a day and I'm quite tired, so I'm gonna get into some comfy clothes. I'm gonna heat up some dinner. Luckily we're having leftovers, so I don't have to cook anything, and I think I'm just gonna put on a show and chill for the rest of the evening. I might do some more reading because things are getting intense in the Ballad of Ever After and it's got me hooked. So I'm feeling a little bit lazy, but on the other hand I really want to read, so we'll see. And yeah, I'm just gonna watch shows, chill for the rest of the evening, and that is pretty much the plan. And then we're gonna do our night routine, which I haven't established a proper night routine yet, and I feel like this is gonna be one of my New Year's resolutions for next year, is to have a more proper night routine, but we will get there all in due time. I've messed up my bed from when I sat reading earlier. I feel like we need to make the room cozy. We need to light some candles or something, get the atmosphere going. I don't know, we'll see.